Hey, you guys. Hey, everybody. Sorry I'm a little late. Hey, Noel. Hey, Cece. Pineapples. Mo. Fifi. Tia. Dovely. Hey, everybody. I'm just gonna give it a few more seconds. Y'all go ahead and hit that like button for XL Gang. Uh, we're gonna give it a few more seconds and then I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. We're not gonna be here long. I know I always tell you guys that, but no, y'all, for real, we're not gonna be here too long today. Hey, love. Hey, Hot Mess TV. Y'all, don't you just like love your hair the day after you wash your hair? Like, remember, you guys, I said yesterday on my live I was gonna get off and I had washed my hair, but don't you just like love your hair like straight after washing it the day after? I feel like that's just like when your hair looks the best, and then every other day after that, it's like it's a mess. Um, Hey y'all. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm back. I had got a call. Um, hey Lynn. Hey Love. Hey Nicole. Hey Loretta. All right, y'all. So real quick because I don't have that much time. After that phone call, now I have to wrap this up really quick. But you guys, by the title, you guys see, obviously it is allegedly. Allegedly, I don't like to say anything for sure because people go crazy and get on your butt if you try to make it seem like it's a for sure thing or um, you're just making up lies on people. But yes, it is in fact. All allegedly. I know you guys seen Friends live Love Lies and Lace Friends channel last night where she spoke a little bit basically about her theory about everything which led me this today to go to Keisha's channel and kind of briefly look through. I'm not a big Keisha subscriber. I don't really watch her. I have been subscribed to her really since a little bit before the drama with her and Jeremy when she was pregnant with the twins. But as far as like watching all her vlogs and knowing all her business and all that, no, I have not. And that's why I kind of don't really like to come on here and really speak on it because I don't have all my facts together and I'm not as educated on it to really just like speak on it and kind of be like knowing what I'm talking about. But we all have obviously seen we all obviously seen the drama with her and her baby dad unfold on YouTube when they came out around last year. I don't know if it was around the same time or another. I don't know when they released the book, but they did come out and basically say that he was in fact cheating on her and had a whole nother baby on her while she was pregnant. And I even know before they had wrote the book, I know she did come out with a documentary, and in the documentary, I know her best friend was in there. If you guys don't watch her channel, I don't know if it's Brit or whatever, but they do have a channel. I do watch it here and there too. But her best friend had went on the documentary and basically went on to say that that she had seen him in the car with another woman in the front seat. They were going to a hotel, wherever they were headed to. Obviously, we all know the game and what goes on with those type of situations when Marshall family of five, yeah. Um, her little boys are the cutest, uh but yeah, you guys all know how that game goes down with the side chicks, and can't even really say that homegirl's a side chick because it's just like they're not married. Although Keisha does have three little girls by him, I just feel like that doesn't wholeheartedly where you could just walk around and be like, oh, that's my husband. Since you still don't have a ring, you still don't have a marriage certificate, you still don't have anything proving that you are in fact married to this man. And a lot of females have came at her, and I myself, I mean, I know a lot of females say, oh well, you can't speak on things unless you're going through it yourself. But I don't really think that takes people that I don't really think you have to go through a man having a baby on you, especially as like a female, especially if you're not even married to the man. He's just your boyfriend, he's just a baby father, because that baby father, baby mama title does not hold weight. Period. I just don't understand why people feel as though that you could be boyfriend and girlfriend just tolerating and putting up with like stuff that not even if you're married you should be putting up with, let alone if you're just dating somebody. But um let me get into the comments real quick. Hey Ruby Red, hey Love. Yeah, and not only that, Ashley's been in the picture since 2018. Yeah, she's definitely been in the picture for a while. A lot of stuff has came out since releasing the book about them too. Um, it's been a mess, y'all, and like I said, a lot of females had came down on her about staying with this man after, he's had a baby on you. A lot of the times that's a deal breaker for most like women. I don't Like I said, I don't know too many women, even like teenagers that are dating and something like that were to happen, you stay with the man after that. But, if you do stay with the man after that, you basically have to deal with whatever comes after that, having to deal with him speaking to the other woman because they have a child together, him, wanting to go over there, and for certain events or holidays or whatever they may have going on, whatever their whole dynamic over there is. But, like I said, you sign up for that once you choose to stay with a man after him having a whole child on you. Like I said, I know, I know a lot of females like to have this family thing and picture and make it seem like, they have to have a family at all costs. They don't care if a man's cheating day in and day out. He treats her like shit, he beats on her, whatever, as long as they have this whole family picture, which I understand. Women, especially when you get pregnant by a man, you have that intention on, staying with that man forever. They end up being the wife, the wife, and have a husband and have the kids and have a nice home. So, when it doesn't turn out that way, and when it's not headed going on to that way, a lot of females, regardless of whatever happens, cheating, beating, whatever, they try to keep their family, which that always ends up hurting kids in the long run. You don't want your kids seeing you getting beat on, or you don't want, because those girls will have a lot of questions for Keesha when, they grow up and wonder why, the timeline of everything and how, he had a son while, after his sister was born. So it's just like, they're gonna question her on the timeline. And I'm sure, knowing Keesha and how she wants to, be so proper and be so, uh well mannered, and like she just wants to portray this whole other thing. You would think sis, Miss Degree, all that, you would think that she would have a little bit more common sense, to understand that, when you have girls, like whether that's the father or not, you still have to, keep that same energy, whether it's their father, whether it was a man that you broke up with the father and you went with another man. That doesn't matter. It's disrespect is disrespect. Cheating is cheating. And it is what it is. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes you just can't make things work, and it's just like I said, bet in the best interest of the kids to just separate. Now, this man has not stopped cheating. He's never home. He didn't even make it home for Thanksgiving. I don't know if you guys watch her channel, but he didn't even end up making it home for Thanksgiving. And we all know he just signed to some he just signed some deal. I don't know. I know it's not no major record company, or I know it's not no like major whatever. But we all know that what goes down in those studios when those rappers go and they're all with their boys smoking and drinking and doing whatever. All how that goes. Homie has not been home and showed any interest in her. In fact, even after it all came out that that he had a baby on her and they decided to tell that he had cheated and all this, homie still didn't even try to stay home and try to make it work with her. He still did continued on to his same routine, doing the same thing he's been doing. He was even in Ashley's phone asking her to sleep with her again, even after the fact, even when the book came out. So it's just like Keisha has put up with a lot. Sis is, 100,000 million trillion times better than I am, because, I'd have been gone. Like I said, I cannot. There's just that's not a life to live. When every time a man walks out the door, you got to worry about if he's going with a bitch, or, if he's going to, do this. Like, who wants to deal with that stress on top of having three young kids and all that? Like, who wants that stress? And I don't know if that's why sis is over there like stressed out, pimples all over her face, 80 pounds, because it's just like, I don't know how I don't know how you could ever trust that man again. After something like that. Like, how do you trust, like, how do you, like I said, And even, that wasn't even the first time Ashley had got pregnant by this man. She was pregnant by this man twice. If it wasn't for Ashley getting, an abortion the first time, then, they'd have had he'd had two babies on her, and it's just like, sis, how do you do that? How do you just look past that and say, like, you know what? Like, and especially that I'd have been demanding a ring. I'd have been demanding a ring after getting back with a man like that. Like, so you're gonna sit here and still treat me like a side chick after I took you back and I'm helping you with your son, and I'm supporting you, and I'm doing this and that for you. I'm buying you a car. I'm giving you money. I'm, whatever, giving you the clout, the buzz, whatever, to get your rap career going on. And, it's just like, how much do you just let this man suck out of you, from you, to the point to where it's just like you have to go? I don't, like I said, I don't know. And as far as the pregnancy rumors, Fran spoke about it in her live last night about her conspiracy on Keesha being pregnant. We all know when Keisha's pregnant, um, it's dramatic. Keisha's just pregnant. I mean, Keisha's dramatic just all around. Y'all know. She's been hinting around saying she's been emotional. She's been craving things. Uh, just giving all types of hints that she's pregnant, and it's just like, sis, if you are if you are pregnant, why would you put yourself in that predicament again with yet another child? uh and thinking that that's going to fix the relationship. If anything, I mean, I truly think that babies ruin relationships. I mean, we've seen even the best looking couples out here that, you would think, oh my God, they'll never separate. But as soon as, they have a baby and they bring a baby into the mix, they separate. I've seen it with my high school friends, with all their, with all their fathers of their kids. I think, me and my husband are probably the only people out of, and I know it's an exceptional. I've told you guys this. I've told you guys this before, but me and my husband have known each other since, even back to middle school. I had a crush on this man. So we've been together almost 10 years. We're 24 years old. And we're probably one of the only people out of our class, that are still together. So, it's Fifi, me get her too tired. Keisha needs to work on her mental health and maybe she can do better. Yeah. Everyone has their breaking point. Yeah. Keisha, stay trying to save face, girl. Yes. Yes, Ruby. Yeah. Demand respect. Um, that Keisha needs to realize. Yeah, and like, and that's another thing too, Mickey. Like, I understand that Ashley had her wrongdoings too. At the end of the day, females, at the end of the day, it's just like men. When women go and sleep around with a man, the person who's not with the person, they don't care, because they don't have to go back home to that person after they do that. They're not owed no loyalty. So at the end of the day, they don't really care. Um, and I know, Ashley, knew. I mean, I know she knew that Jeremy had, a pregnant baby mother at home. I mean, you can't tell me that she didn't know. She knew that, Jeremy had told her uh, that he had did YouTube with her, and she knew all that. But at the end of the day, if Jeremy was the one who had a pregnant, girlfriend at home, and that was the one that, he owed his loyalty to her. He owed her to come home every night to her, and whatever else. I don't understand, why Ashley would really care if he's willing to do it. She's down. If she's down for it, he's down for it. Then why not? And I think that's just basically how that whole thing went. And like I said, it's foul. It's foul for females to do that. We all speak on Ashley, but at the end of the day, if our man had an Ashley and ran into a Ashley, we wouldn't be, having the same energy. We would hate Ashley. Like I said, a lot of us, don't really get on Ashley too much, because, a lot of people do hate Keisha. And I think it just makes you even more hate Keisha even more just for staying with him and just being that dumb. Like, sis, it's not even that like people like hate you, but just for being that damn dumb, like people just hate you. Um, and yeah, it's not even to say like I say that Ashley's perfect and she's I mean, of course Ashley is pretty. She's definitely, I think, better looking than Keisha. But that's neither here nor there. That really doesn't even matter. But at the end of the day, Ashley's just as wrong. They're both wrong. But at the end of the day, the baby's here, and you can't take back the baby. So that's just it is what it is. Yeah, Ashley was dead wrong, and she said that. Yeah. Yeah, y'all. I'm gonna drop the link if anybody wants to call in. Um, we can do that. I really didn't like do too much research on it before I came on here and spoke about it. But we all get the gist of it all. What's been going on, and like I said, there has been, Keisha. There has been a few people that have caught her. Her whole thing. Um, her whole, trying to throw hints that she's pregnant, possibly pregnant. And she did say in her last live, or it was the live before then, somebody did come on and ask her, are you and Jeremy planning on having any more kids? And she basically shut down that real quick, and she said no, her and Jeremy have too much going on. They want to fix more things within the relationship. And she basically said that she wasn't planning on trying anytime soon. So that's why it's just kind of weird. Hold on, y'all. We got Fifi. Hey, Fifi.
Hey Taylor.
Hey, love.
Hey, so you said you wanted to know more about the Keisha, what's going on?
Yeah, cause girl, I don't, I'm not. I know what's going on, but I'm not like all the details really on it.
Like you mean as far as her sending her little minion mink at people?
Say that again.
You mean it's like sending her little minion, little DD on people?
No, I'm talking about Keisha.
Like what you thought like
Like just the whole rundown, like, cause like I come on here and I speak about it, like obviously the whole her and Jeremy, Ashley with the baby and all that, but all the other details of like the behind the scenes foul stuff Keisha does and D and all that. No, I don't know all that.
yeah, I've been watching a little bit of it, but I have like clips of her behind the scenes conversations, with her saying about her conversation that her and Ashley had, pertaining to the baby, and how she felt like she disrespected her after she apologized and slept with Jeremy again. So she's saying that, after she said she wasn't gonna sleep with, Jeremy, Ashley, you know, Ashley went back and slept with Jeremy. That's why Jeremy moved out of
Mm,
the house. Somebody sent me a clip that I played yesterday pertaining to that.
I didn't hear that. I don't know if I was in that live or not. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, so it's a whole clip, with with Keisha saying, "Oh, how dare you, you know, go back, and disrespect and do something that you said you weren't gonna do after you apologizing to me, you know, like basically letting us know that she messed around with Jeremy behind Keisha back, you know."
And was that recently, or that
That
Ashley
yeah.
slept with Jeremy?
Mhm.
Wow, because last I heard, it was like last December when Ashley came out with all the receipts of Jeremy, and we seen Jeremy trying to get back to sleep with her. That was like last December, but that's crazy if that was recent too. Mm, 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 mm. Y'all, these dudes. They don't be caring. I don't just, and especially if you have a girlfriend that is well known, a YouTuber, you would just think you would move a little bit differently. He just does not care. He does not care. And he's not the one on this, on this stuff getting all the slack for it. It's all Keisha. He's careful about what he posts on here. He makes sure he makes his Instagram all about him and what he's doing in the studio and his music. He don't be having none of that drama, nothing with Keisha. I mean, he's even came on I think I seen the video not too long ago, him saying he don't want nobody speaking on Keisha on his platform. That's his platform. He don't want to talk about her. After she gets up here and defends this man time and time again, looking about dumb as hell. I don't understand. I really don't. I would
Oh, you
never look at
talking?
her.
Are you talking about Jeremy?
Yeah.
Oh, see, he does stuff. He just don't put his stuff on his Instagram.
Oh yeah, and that's what I say. He's real careful about what he puts on his stuff. It's all about him, his music. He don't be putting. Yeah, I never seen him support her. Yeah, never.
Yeah, like, see, I didn't even know he went to jail. He said he went in there from six. This little T. He went in there at 6:55 a.m. and then get out into the next day around 7 p.m. So I'm like, Keisha made you sit in there for a whole day in
Mm.
jail for
Mm.
shoplifting.
Man, he's just a bum anyway. That's another thing. Like, it's not even like she's, really benefiting from him. He benefits from her, if anything. She's the one with all the money. So I
Yeah.
don't know why, sis is running after him like a damn puppy dog, and she's the one with the money. He don't got shit. But that little rap, whatever the hell, whatever how much it is or what, I don't know.
But I'm trying to figure out though, like, why is he stealing and she has all this money? So you couldn't ask her for money to get what you need to get at Walmart?
Yeah, wasn't I heard was like a ink, like something like for a
Yeah, some
printer.
ink. Yeah, like so. But you have all this money and you bailed him out, but you couldn't give him money to go buy some ink. Like you can have his kids, but you can't give him money to go to the store.
Yeah, she's the type, she probably holds it over his head like, I ain't giving you no money if she finds him cheating, or she finds another bitch in his phone, or she be telling him, oh, I ain't
Go
giving
turn
you
the light
no
off.
money, and he's got to go out and whatever the hell he does to get it. That's crazy. Yeah, he's, ugh. Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm just like,
Mm-mm-mm. Hold on, y'all. We have another caller, Just P. Hey, love.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I just saw your channel from Fifi because I follow her and I saw her share it.
oh, thank you,
So
love.
that's how I found you. But I just wanted to say that I think that a lot of people are missing the point. Because I see people in other people's lives, like people don't like Keisha because she got cheated on. That's dumb. Like that's not what's going on, and I don't think people realize that. The reason why Keisha gets dragged a lot is because Keisha is the only person I have ever seen on YouTube go to the extent that she goes to try to stop commentators from giving their opinions. And she cannot beat the internet. And that's like what the real issue is with her sending Mink to, try to tell people like their whole truth of whatever. No one cares about that anymore. Nobody is disliking you because they like Ashley. That's not it. The reason why people don't like what Keisha does is because she's trying to stop commentators from doing commentary. When you look at the other mommy YouTubers, do you see them doing this type of stuff? No. Like they may, upload videos or go live, like, so and so said this, or Lipstick Alley says this about me, but they let whatever is being said, they let it be. They're not going around striking a bunch of channels. They're not going around sending their friends
Yeah,
to make
right.
videos, sending receipts
Right.
and all
Exactly.
of this stuff. The main issue is Keisha goes behind the scenes and sends people to do dirty work for her so she can stop people from commentating. You cannot get on Beyonce's internet and share your life and come on here and tell people what to respond or say about it. You can't tell
Facts.
people what
Right.
opinion to have. That's just like her
Yes.
coming up here like, "Oh, I don't like your opinion, so you need to stop talking about me. I want everybody to stop talking about me." Like, it's called commentary. That's why they don't like
Mhm.
Paris, because she came with commentary, and they're trying to flip it and say like, "Oh, she's doing this," or, "Oh, she doesn't like me because I'm with Jeremy." Nobody cares that you're with Jeremy because nobody wants Jeremy. We don't
Right.
care about that. Like, they keep going on and on and on and on about this whole Ashley and Jeremy situation when Ashley already owned up to, what she had done. And that whole situation that happened where she said Ashley had apologized to her, that happened last year. Like, that wasn't anything recent, but she keeps it seems recent, and like she manipulates things because she knows her viewers hasn't been caught up with the drama because she wasn't posting it on her social media. So it looks recent, but it's not. So she's
Mhm.
trying to paint this narrative that Ashley is a terrible person.
Right.
And she, people are not gravitating towards Ashley because, she people don't like Keisha. It's because of her personality and the energy she brings and the aura she brings.
Right.
People like it. They wouldn't subscribe if they didn't. So,
Mhm.
Ashley owned up to what she did. She said it was wrong. What do you want her to do? Go and physically kiss your ass? Because that's not
Exactly.
happening.
Yeah, right. That's what
It's
I said.
like,
Like the baby's here now. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't take it back. You just have to move on. I mean,
right. It's like, move on with your life. Like, if you're happy with your man, be with your man and stop speaking on this. Just
right.
be Keisha, be a YouTuber. And if people are going to do commentary, you cannot stop them. Just stop
Right.
watching it. Stop watching it. You
And that's
wouldn't
what
be
I
able to
said.
see it or be so invested in it if you didn't watch it. Like, that's just like any other celebrity in the world. Do you think for a second that, all these other drama channels, Wendy Williams, or all these, gossip sectors, they speak about a lot of different people. You're not the only
Mhm.
person that
Mm-hmm.
gets talked about. You cannot control the internet. And no matter how much Keisha comes on here and speaks, no matter how much her friends come on here and speak, nobody is going to stop just because you want them to. That's not how this works. Like, as long as you're posting, people are going to talk. It's what you
Exactly.
choose to, insert yourself into. Like, trying to prove to the internet what? That your man wants to be with you? Okay, fine. People still gonna have their opinion on it.
Right. Right.
Exactly. Yeah,
Right.
like
And
that's what I was saying too. Like that's a lot of people coming from me because like I be trying to, like all we're trying to do is react and get an understanding of what's going on, but people are trying to come from like people like friend and come from all these people, and you think you're not gonna get no repercussions for it.
Right. And it's like, some of these women have given her so much good advice, and fine, you don't want to take it. But at the same time, I watch commentary channels, and a lot of the advice that they're saying, like, other viewers can take that into consideration for their own lives. But like I said, Keisha is the only mommy YouTuber who does this.
Mm.
Like, the other mommy YouTubers, they have drama and stuff surrounding them, but I just don't feel like it's this dirty and this deep to where you got people literally arguing on live because her friend is doxing people. Like, you don't have the other mommy YouTubers going around doxing people's information, going around misgendering people, like doing all of this dirty crap. And like I said, because she wasn't outright doing it on her platform, it looked as though she wasn't doing anything or her hand wasn't in it. She
exactly.
just started admitting to sending her friend D information, because at first, she was saying she didn't have nothing to do with it. She was just saying like, "Oh, she's doing her," or "Y'all are mad about D doing what she doing, but y'all do what y'all do." Like, it's literally not the same thing at all.
Mhm.
This is a 40-year-old woman behaving this way. Like, you have a child, you sit on live all day, you go and dig up people's information all day, and she talks about, like, she's like, y'all are attacking a 98-pound girl. That is a 28-year-old woman, a grown woman with 3 kids.
Exactly.
What does her weight have to do with the things that she's doing to other people?
Right.
Paris is a small girl too. Like, if y'all, I think Paris
Mhm.
posted a picture one time and she's really short. Like, what? So what are you talking about? It's just
Right.
ridiculous, at this point. And I've been watching Keesha, like, we're the same age. I'll be 28 next year. I've been watching her since we both were in college. And it didn't used to be like that, but as time went on, I realized all the crazy stuff she was doing back when, she was falling out with her friends, like that Miss Brittany M stuff. She fell out with Unique. She fell out with Posh. She fell out with so many people. And it's like, everybody is not picking on this girl,
Mhm.
So there's a pattern. And it's like, do y'all not see the pattern, or what? Like, I don't know if people are just at the point where they're like, oh, a lot of people say, oh, I watch for the kids or whatever. But it's like, come on now, she has to be held accountable as well. Like, you
Exactly.
sat there and said you allowed your man to pick out a woman or date other women while you couldn't have intercourse with him while you were pregnant. Like,
That is
I don't think she
crazy.
understands the extent of the selfishness a person has to, do in order to do that to you. Like, I couldn't imagine my man not being there for me during a pregnancy and putting his all into me. Like, I know that had to be painful. Nobody wishes that pain on Keesha, but it's just like, open your eyes. You spent so much time blaming this other woman when, like Ashley said, you think I was sending pictures and I wasn't getting none sent back? You think I was getting messages, sending messages, and none were getting sent back?
Right.
Like, you have so much rah-rah for her, but you don't have that same energy for him. And then people will say, oh, well, she did it behind the scenes. Baby, she ain't do nothing behind the scenes because he's still around. There was
Mhm.
no real time apart. You get on here defending him. He don't get on here and defend you.
Exactly.
He don't even tell you to stop, because my man would be like, girl, if you don't sit your butt down and get off of
Right.
there.
Right.
He don't even tell you to
Mhm.
stop. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. I know this is not the life that she imagined for herself at all. And it's sad because I know she always used to talk about liking the Ace Family and, wanted to be something like that or wanting a family channel. And it's not like that at all. And because her brand has been tarnished so much over the years, I don't even know if she can get to where she idealizes this life, especially now that, Jeremy's is into this rap thing and he can't post her on social media because it messes up his whole rap image or whatever other excuses she makes for him.
What? Mm.
So,
That man uses every excuse to be away from that woman and not have to post or have shit to do with her. But,
Mhm.
mm, yeah,
yeah, I
she,
agree. It's so many excuses. Like, there's no way you went to get your breasts done or got them fixed and you're going under anesthesia, and he went to a video shoot and told you he was getting paid for it, but it was free. So
Mm.
he couldn't miss that.
wow. I didn't even see. I didn't even hear that.
Yeah, she went to Texas to get a revision on her breast. Took her mom and her 3 kids, and Jeremy stayed back because he was in that whole video shoot thing that she claimed he was getting paid for, but come to find out, it was a free event that he showed up to.
He couldn't take care of his kids. Oh Lord.
That's what I'm saying. And it's like, people are like, well, y'all only see 30 minutes of her life every day. But it's like, sometimes she shows breakfast time. Sometimes she shows going out. She may show dinner time or whatever, but you never see him or you never hear her say, oh, Jeremy's about to give the girls a bath. Jeremy made the girls a breakfast. Jeremy did the, like, you don't hear those things. So when is he around? Like, you would hear something like, every time it's about Babe, it's always Babe went to go do something or Babe's out doing something.
Right. Right.
And it's like, if she gonna be with him, that's on her. I don't dislike Keisha because she's with Jeremy. You choose who you want to be with. My only issue that I've had with her over the years is always throwing a rock and hiding her hand. And it was to the point where people were trying to help her, and then you just can't help somebody who don't want to be helped no more. So I don't even, I stopped watching her videos. I watch the commentary now that people do, because it's entertaining and that's just what it is. But
Mhm.
I don't think people are disliking her because she's with Jeremy, or people don't want her to be with Jeremy because they don't want to see her happy. I don't think she is even truly happy with him, to be honest.
No, she's not.
You're not happy with what happened because you wouldn't keep bringing it up.
Right.
You wouldn't. Like, you're trying to convince yourself that you're okay with this mess, and you're not. You're not
Then
okay
what's
with
that?
it.
That should that and that's what's gonna hurt her in the long run. Trying to brush it off like it's not nothing. She don't care about it. But one day she's gonna literally have just a mental breakdown because she's bottled up and brushed away so much of how she feels about the whole thing. I don't know how she's managed to be so just. I mean, I know we don't see what goes on, behind closed doors and off camera, but she just strikes me as the type to where I don't even think she even raised her voice at that man for all what he's done, what he keeps doing. Because if he knew that she was the type to where she was gonna kick his ass out, she ain't giving him no more money. He's not, he would be home doing a lot more than what he's doing now if he knew that she was, he was gonna hear it, she was gonna get in his ass something. So that already right there just tells me that she allows, and he does, and he don't care.
Mhm.
Right, he don't. And it's for because for Keisha it's a competition. She has to feel like she won. She can't let him go, because if she breaks up with him, she's going to feel like she's lost. She may be afraid that he may go back to Ashley.
Right.
She wants to prove this point that she was right. She doesn't
Right.
she rather be right than to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
And she has to get to the point where she realizes it's not worth that,
Yeah.
but like I said, I don't wish nothing bad for their relationship. Hopefully he does get it together, but a woman who does so much for a man to the point where he literally is basically trampling over you, he doesn't respect you. He has no respect for you,
No, he
no
doesn't.
regard. And it's going to take a lot of her standing up for herself in order for him to truly respect her as a
Exactly.
woman. Like I said, I don't know
Mhm.
the details of their relationship or what goes on, but the things that they do show, it's blatantly evident that he lacks some respect for you, because
Mm-hmm.
there's just no way that you make all these excuses for him when it's right in your face. And then you have enablers, these other women. I don't see a ring on Dee's finger or any man or in her life or anything like that. These are the people that she listens to. But her other
Mhm.
friend Brittany, that is actually in a stable marriage with 3 children, she discarded her. And Dee has
Right. I
done
know.
way worse than that one video Brittany did trying to defend her friend. She made a mistake and brought up Ashley's health, which she shouldn't have, and she apologized. And Keisha discarded her. But Dee has literally doxed people, misgendered people, posts people every day, cusses people out, all of these disgusting things as a 40-year-old woman, and you're defending her on your lives. It's
That
mind
Mhm.
does make a
blowing.
lot of sense. I peeped that. Mm.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know. I
see,
mean, maybe she knows that she won't be able to have what Britt has with her husband and all that. So she just feels like it's an automatic competition. So she rather get with people who she knows she's has that have a little that she has a little
mhm.
bit more than like a actual even just a man, not a husband but just a man.
Right. People want a piece of a man instead of just, it's like she keeps saying, like, I don't want to be, she's so afraid of being a single mom, but you basically are. Like, this man has
Yeah.
given you 3 pregnancies, 3 kids, because she had the, first miscarriage, unfortunately, no ring, some promise ring where he broke all those promises a long time ago. And I'm sure she probably thought he was going to propose on her birthday and he didn't. Y'all threw this whole party and, just all of this stuff going on. And he hasn't shown you any type of commitment for real. And you talking about you not a single mom. Like, just as much as Ashley is a baby mother, so is he. And then the fact that you're like, on top of that, I personally couldn't see myself being with a man that's not taking care of his children. I don't care the circumstances. He's not there how he should be for Ashley's son. It should not be the way it is. Like, a real stand-up man would be like, hey, this was gonna happen. This how we about to do this. Y'all gonna
Right.
respect each other. We all gonna have a conversation, or however you want to have it go, so y'all can get along for y'all kids. A real stand-up man would have went to court a long time ago if you felt like, I'm not saying Ashley has done anything wrong, but if he felt like she was doing anything wrong, he would go to court, get a paternity test through the court, put himself on child support so that he can at least get some type of visitation or something legally, since y'all can't work stuff out because of relationship issues. But he's shown no interest for real in doing what a man would do. And the reason I know this is how my father got custody of me growing up, because my mom passed away when I was a child, and I got handed off to my grandparents because my dad was incarcerated. But when he got out, he did what he needed to do to step up and be a father to me and for me. He didn't make excuses. He didn't sit around. He didn't say, "Oh, they won't let me see her." No, he got up as a man. But, and I
Mm-hmm.
know he got a paternity test for the son, but I'm saying through the court system or something, so that, he can show what he's doing. But it's like, you're just sitting around not doing nothing, and Keisha's okay with it as long as he's supposedly taking care of her kids. She's just like, it is with, like, no, I would not be okay with that. I wouldn't be
Exactly.
okay with that. It's sad. There's no way you should be a holiday daddy, because that's basically what it
Yes.
is right now.
Exactly.
Because he supposedly was with him
Mm-hmm.
on Father's Day, and then she went and posted the baby on her channel talking about, I'm not focused in on trying to edit it out, I'm just filming. Okay, but when your youngest daughter had a medical issue, you ain't post her at all. You made sure with no ounce of her in the video. Jeremy asked you not to post him. There's no ounce of him. You took your mom out the videos, no ounce of them. But you
Right.
couldn't edit the video properly, so he wasn't shown. You did that on purpose, and that's why all of this right now has been happening. And people
Right.
are
And
like, it's not a
I
big
was
deal,
just
but it is, because the mother has custody of the child, so she can say what she wants to be done with her child.
right. Right, because I was
Yes.
just about to ask that, like, what all started this back up? Because, like, literally, this is like a year ago. This has been happening, over a year ago almost. So, but I forgot she did post, or not had him in the video, to see, but she did have him in the video, and that's what started all this. So yeah, I totally forgot about that, but mm, mm. I don't even think, I think Jeremy likes all this drama going on too. Low key, men love, women fighting over them and having all this beef, and
Mm-hmm.
then he could go back and sleep with one and sleep with the other. They don't, so I think he likes this, he keeps it going on, and I don't, he's so busy, hoeing around, and whatever he does, I don't even think he gives two craps about what Keisha's on here saying, or that's
Yeah, he
sad.
doesn't. He just sits around in the background. He doesn't care about the social media aspect of it. Like I said, I don't even expect him to come on and say anything, but I do, like, feel like he should be telling Keisha to stop, or he
Right.
should be, making sure he's not. I mean, she's not entertaining this so-called 40-year-old friend she has, because they're not friends. And
Mm-hmm.
even in Keisha, I heard something, I don't know if it's true, in Keisha's last live or something, she said something about she didn't know her or something like that. I don't know. But the fact that he's okay with all of this carrying on is just sad, because a real man who is committed to his woman and wants to protect her, wants to protect all of his children, not just the girls, all of them, would put an end to this. And He has not. Because, like I said, what they're trying to do now is stop commentators from doing commentary, and they cannot
Mm-hmm.
do that. And that's the problem. Y'all can't beat the internet. Lipstick Alley was around way before Paris came on the scene, was around way before people came on, talking about this. Stuff was way back when all T.All Shade was on here, like A Beautiful Mess. All them other channels that used to do commentary on Keesha was around way before, but people are suddenly trying to change the narrative that people don't like Keesha because of Jeremy. Like, what are y'all talking about? Y'all wasn't even around. People have been saying things about Keisha's channel for years. Years.
Right.
And her goal is to try to shut down channels or to get people to stop commentating on her videos that she uploads to the public. And you can't tell people they are not allowed to have an opinion. You can't
Mm-hmm.
tell people they can't use your videos to respond to with fair use. You can't just strike people's channels. It's not okay, and it's not fair. And I'm just, that's what I'm tired of. Like, stop trying to stop people from reacting to the videos that they see online. So many other people get commentated on, and they're not doing
Mm-hmm.
that. They're just minding their business. And her and her friend just can't stop. And
And
it's
yeah.
manic.
And this is where I come into play. This is where a lot of people are like, where did Fifi come from? Where did she come from? This is where I come in at. I'm the one who Lil Didi met her match. I'm the one who gonna shut Lil Didi up. I'm the one who got all the Lil Didi life and her business in my hands. And she got me when you wanna come for Love Lies and Lace Fronts. Like I told her, I said, this is not what you want. I said, me right now, my alter ego is what she getting. And I keep telling her that, you know, like she came on my live yesterday. I said, I'm like, you can come in and speak. You know what I mean? This your court date. You can come up in here, and that's why I created, you know what I'm saying? I created,
Mm-hmm.
Judge Fifi. I said, you know what? I'm the judge, y'all the jury. So y'all gonna decide her fate. Cause see, I went into Keisha's live yesterday. I know y'all all seen it. I said, Keisha, because she said I'm answering questions and all this and that. So I said, Keisha, aren't you going to address the beef, the Meek Mob beef? And she said, all about Fifi TV. What Meek Mob beef?
Mm-hmm.
So
What?
yeah, I got that recording. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play in my live. That was last night,
She acts
and
like she doesn't know what's going on.
she know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Mink is a whole mob. She's a StreamYard member of her team where she can control who's on the panel and who's not. Because me and Zolo called on her panel. We ain't called to bully her because she's not going to let two people at once. We already know this. We called
Mm-hmm.
to ask questions like, why are you letting your friends, you know what I'm saying, go around hopping on everybody's panel trying to bully them and change the narrative of keeping us from reacting? We're reactors. My name is Fifi the Reactor on my channel. So, and Zolo the Reactor. So we are reacting to Keisha. So why can't we sit here and react to Keisha? See, none of this would have happened if Lil Didi did not come on there trying to run something. She tried to run Zolo page. She tried to run mine. And I had to dismiss her. You know what I'm saying? On both channels. I told her, I said, this is not what you're not finna do is. You know what I'm saying? Come over here on YouTube and be Miss Pretty Perfect and be Miss Doc's queen for Keisha because she paying you $700. That's not what you finna do. Cause see me, you know what I'm saying? Me right here, I don't care, you know what I'm saying, about your feelings. Cause see, you're not, you know what I'm saying? You got extra people trying to dox my mama. You know what I'm saying? My mama's well educated. You know what I'm saying? We don't have no felonies. You know what I'm saying? In our family, so you can do whatever you want to do with me, baby. I don't care. But
Mm-hmm.
what you gonna gain out of it after you do it? Cause I ain't gonna care. I'm not gonna respond to you. But see, I'm gonna be on Keisha and Mink every day since they want to sit here and, you know what I'm saying, court documents, strike people channels, and do all this and that. You know what I'm saying? But you put your business out there. If it wasn't for us reacting to you, well, nobody know who you were. But see, you mad because, oh, she making a dime off, Fifi making a dime off my name. Yeah, I'm going to put your name in every title because, see, you got my name in your mouth, in your friend mouth. Because you sicked her on us. You sicked her on Love Lies and Lace Fronts. And then you sicked her on me and Zolo. So, yeah, we're on your neck. That is why we're on your neck. That is the reason for us. You know what I'm saying? To be on your neck.
Right.
You
Right.
know? And
But I don't know who this person is saying that Keisha and Dee been friends for many years. Keisha addressed her as her lash tech. She was not addressing her as a friend until the lady came on here doing all this mess. So I don't
mm-hmm,
know where that came from because she have never mentioned her as one of her friends of many years. Never heard about her hanging out with that lady or
Yeah,
anything
I was
like
about to
that.
say that too. I've never heard her really speak on her or have her really involved in any videos or nothing.
And
mm-mm,
a friend wouldn't do this. A real friend, I would never do something like this to my friend where I'm literally putting out more information about her business, more so-called receipts that have already been shown, putting my friend in my titles every day. It's embarrassing. I would never do this to a friend, and I would never let none of my friends carry on like this. Like,
mm-hmm,
it's ridiculous. Like, this should not be. It's very childish, and to be her age and thinking that this type of stuff is okay. Like, you spend every waking minute trying to debunk what people have to say. And at this point, it's not even that. She spends every waking minute trolling people, trying to talk about people's appearances and trying to put people's information. Like, you don't know who you're going to come across one day who's not going to play that. And
Right.
it's going to be bad for you because they didn't talk all this court stuff for over a year, talking about they taking people to court and all these cases and all these lawyers, and it's been over a year and nobody has seen any of this stuff that was supposedly supposed to be happening. And they were supposed to have Paris channel shut down a long time ago. She was supposed to be going to jail. Like, they just say a lot of crap. And for what? For what? Just stop. Y'all gonna keep carrying on, and it's doing nothing but ruining her brand even more. Like, I think the people who used to be subscribed to Keisha's channel are also tired of her coming on and saying, like, hey guys, I'm gonna do new content. And she comes with one content video that's not filmed very well. You hear the clicking of her lens focusing in and out. The setup is subpar. The lighting is subpar. And then she goes back to doing her vlogs that are not well filmed or edited. And she does it over and over and over again every few months. Every time there's drama, she says that. And then she does one little video that's content, or maybe two, and then goes back to this and goes back to the drama. And it's boring. Like, your subscribers are declining. You have over 500,000 subscribers and declining, yet you barely get a fraction of the views you should have. That should tell you that whatever you are doing, something's wrong with it.
Right.
That should tell you that the way your friend has been carrying on the entire 2021 is not benefiting you. Where are the real sponsorships? Anybody can
facts,
get HelloFresh and Teamy Tea.
mm-hmm,
Where are the big mommy sponsorships like Raven Elise gets and all those other people?
yeah,
And you had 500K. That's what she should be focused on instead of focusing on who's doing commentary about her. Shoot, Raven Elise got a thread on Lipstick Alley too. Is she addressing that? No. She is minding her business, continuing on with her content. Everybody, it's like so many people with threads, so many people who get videos done about them, and they're prospering because they're not focusing their energy
mm-hmm,
on what people have to say about them.
Right.
People do commentary because it's entertaining. Everything isn't always negative commentary. It's just that's just like watching TMZ or the news or whatever. Like, people are commentating on what gets put out there. And this is the information you choose to put out. That's what people are going to talk about. Because there's no way you brag about being a YouTuber of 8 years and you have no real filming equipment, no real filming setup. Like, it's people who have not even been on YouTube as long as you, who are doing way better with less subscribers. Like, she's not a mommy, but Kyra, I'm unique, content way better. Like, it's so many people with content that's way better, and that's what she should have been focusing on instead of trying to rush life and rush into all of these other things that had nothing to do with her career. You start businesses out of nowhere. You fell off on the hair company. Like, I remember a point she was posting all the packages and stuff. Like, it could have been so many good investments she made with that hair company, made it look way better. It's just sad to see. And it's like, her subscribers and that still follow her and support this mess are just okay with how subpar everything is, and are like, why are y'all being so negative? It's like, it's not about being negative. It's about calling a spade a spade. It's just being sad. It's sad. It's sad. That's just that.
Right. Mm. Mm. Yeah, I
But
mean,
let
I
everybody tell
see,
it it's negative.
yeah, I see so many of these YouTubers, specifically, Live and all that. Like, they just get so wrapped up in the drama. I know Liv's really not comparable. I mean, 90K to 500K, but it's just like they get so wrapped up in the drama, and they forget that they still do have, videos, sponsors, all that they still, to make their money. I mean, especially if, I mean, because Keisha says she has businesses, but I don't know what else she does besides the hair and the YouTube. I've never seen her do or really speak on anything else, but you're taking I just lost my train of thought. uh but yeah, you would just think like, they would, try more to, expand their channel, especially if like this is your only job, this is how you're feeding your kids. Like, Keisha's basically single mom on her way to being a single mom. People I react on their single mothers. You would just think like, it's either get a job or, try to expand and just stay out of drama, because I don't see how, these girls think that, they're gonna keep long term money from this, if, you can't even stay out of drama for not even a month, out of the year for your channel to grow it and, expand and just do other things. I don't, like I said, I would be scared, if I just made this my only income and I'm just, treating it like it's, just a hobby to do, and you have all this other money. It's
Right.
crazy. And I really
She could have
wonder
invested
how,
in other stuff.
yeah, yeah, just, putting all your business out here. It's just, I don't understand. Never ever would I. YouTube is never ever that serious to just be airing out all your personal business and just having all this. I don't know. I mean, I guess for money, but it's like these girls aren't even really getting that much more money than when they have positive things on the channel. So it's like, if you're not getting double or triple, what is really the point?
Yeah, I don't get that. And it's like, all of this, like, things were kind of going downhill for Keisha because of a lot of stuff that was happening. But I feel like she got more views while she was pregnant. But once she dropped that book, and I know everybody remembers, she said her dad told her not to do it. Think about it before you do that. And she didn't listen. And all crap broke loose. And it's like, this is regurgitated because so many people have told her over the years and gave her suggestions on how to grow her channel or to make better content. But, it's just so much more that she could do with it. and like, the other YouTubers who are prospering, they've gotten way better sponsorships and deals. Like Raven gets Target and Walmart and all these other, big name stores and brands. That possibly could have been her. It could have been, but she chose to focus on drama and antics and clickbait. For a while, she was doing a lot of clickbait vlogs too, and just no actual content. Because I guess, vlogs have been popular for a while, but I just feel like when you have so much drama wrapped into it and you're not careful with what you vlog, what you share, it can get messy. And then on top of that, it's like her vlogs are not like those real creatively edited vlogs. They're kind of like just the camera moving around a lot here and there, a lot of long chatter about nothing, and then just thrown up at 8 o'clock every morning. So it's like, what's really going on? What's
Right.
really going on? Is nothing that's entertaining. Like Zolo had showed that video earlier, you know, when Troy said she was boring. Like that video was 4 years old. Nothing has changed.
Yeah, I know. I seen that video, Choice TV. Yeah. Yeah. It's a shame. And it's like, and I seen the comment about the book, and you even said it too, but it's like, why did she even put out that book? Like, why did anybody need to know that? I think like she could have done away with just keeping it all, to themselves and going on about her channel and not even, just putting that out there. I don't understand why she did that. And it's crazy
She
because
was
it's
saying
like,
something about how she felt like August was gonna start coming around and everybody's gonna be asking like, oh, whose baby is that?
no,
Like,
because
but
we
you
don't
didn't
even
have
see
to
him
block
now.
him.
So
Like,
it's like, we don't even see him now. So I don't understand. She could have just filmed on the days that he didn't come there, or um I mean, because like I said, I mean, she doesn't want him in the vlogs anyway, so that wouldn't even have been an issue. I really don't understand why she did that. I think all around, if she probably would have, because she did have her YouTube channel before Jeremy. I think if she'd have just never even brought him on the channel, because he's ruined her brand more than he's did anything. And it's like he's out here getting his rap deals and all this off of the clout that he obviously partially has from Keesha. And it's like her brand is going down. And so I don't, and that's another thing, like ruining your brand for a man that doesn't even have no respect
mm-hmm,
for you. it's
right.
it's crazy.
And it's what I think about is remember when Keisha was first newly single. I mean, people didn't really wasn't too fond of her back then. She used to be a little, still, but back then when she was doing her own thing, she had her stuff going. She was always out and about. She was always, focusing on that hair business or doing whatever or trying to get stuff together for herself. It was
Right.
so much, to really see back then. And it's like she got with him and it's just uh it's like night and day. People could say whatever back then. She wasn't addressing comments like that, like a bunch of, like how stuff is going now. She wasn't doing all this stuff. Like she would address stuff kind of like without addressing it, like by not saying lipstick alley or by not saying, oh, she'll just say comments, but we know she was talking about. But she was flourishing way more, even if people didn't necessarily like her lifestyle per se. She had a lot more going for herself. But once being with this man, it's like he just drug her down. You filled her up with babies and allowing her to take care of everything.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
everybody always says you don't know what's going on behind the scenes, which I understand, but it's like you can always tell when a man is being a man and what a man prioritizes, and you can tell when he's actually leading a household. He's
Right.
not leading that household.
It's almost like she's the man of the household. Like she makes all the decisions. Like it's I don't. It's like a weird vibe. Like even when he is in the vlogs, and I've never seen that man sit down and play with them girls ever. Like pick up a toy and just really just sit down and play with them girls. Like he has no, doesn't post them on his Instagram, doesn't really speak on them. It's like, when does he ever bond with the girls? And it's like, okay, well, he's not there with Keesha, but god darn, like is he with his kids
Right.
neither? I mean, it's bad enough he doesn't see August, but it doesn't really seem to me like he's too involved with the three girls either. So I
Yeah. You don't see him taking them anywhere, nothing. And they can scream
no.
it down. Jeremy don't want to be in the videos. Well, let's dissect why Jeremy doesn't want to be in the videos. And figure out, because this was supposed to be a family channel. I remember it was Keisha and Jeremy when she changed the name to it. So why doesn't he want to be in the videos again? You know, like all of this. Somebody said even her apartments were cute. Back then, she used to try to decorate the apartments. Now you have a man in the house that claims he makes 50K a day, and he haven't bought you a real bed. He ought
Right.
to be ashamed of himself.
And you can tell too, like their money just goes in all the wrong places. Like even Keisha, like how are y'all, at the jewelry store, shopping for designer clothes and this and that, and y'all have not managed, like since them girls been born, not had a house, like no true like big investments I really see from her. It's all just buying a bunch of jewelry, just bull crap that it's like it doesn't even, benefit the girls in any way. Like I said, I know we don't see everything that goes on or what she buys or whatever, but I'm not. It's just weird for somebody who wants to seem so put together and Miss Degree, and she has it all together, but sis never had a house. Doesn't speak of one. Doesn't have really anything, but designer shoes, and I mean that's all I've seen.
Right. And she wants to holler about this degree so much. Like, honey, do you not realize the people who watch you and people who used to watch you? There are a lot of us who have more education than you, more money than you, more stability, and not even just more money, more stability than you. There are a lot of us who have bachelor's, master's, doctorates, have more extensive education, have been in different career fields, are entrepreneurs, have multiple businesses, invest, have CD accounts, just have a lot going on for themselves and ourselves. And just throwing this theater degree, not trying to knock your degree. I mean, you went to college, you did what you had to do, but you're not the only one who's went to prestigious institutes. So just trying to throw that in people's faces is like, it means nothing. I'm a college educated woman. Okay. And so are many of the other women who watch your channel. Like, we have time too. We get time off from work, we get breaks. We have men in our homes who pay the bills. I know you don't understand what that's like, but we do. So all that shade that she tries to throw at people, like people are not pulling stuff out their butthole to tell you. It's real stuff. And she's not going to realize it until way down the line. And it's not necessarily even about knowing what her finances are, but she vlogs her home every day and it's not put together. And that's just that. So people can say what they want to say, but that home is not put together. You've been going from apartment to apartment. So your man needs to step up. And it's not anybody trying to dog you or down you or anything like that. But we see things for what they are because people have either went through it, they've seen other people go through it, or they wouldn't put themselves through that type of stuff. But
Right.
that's my personal opinion. That's how I feel about that. Like, you can't throw shade at other people because people have an opinion on what you put out.
Exactly. But we
And I
have
don't know if this
somebody.
Meek addressing me talking about why is this caller
Yeah.
so upset, but I'm not.
Look, don't
I
worry.
just
Don't worry
speak with
about
a
it,
little
little BB.
passion.
I
I'm an
got you.
Aries.
Don't worry about it.
So I'm not upset. We've been having a smooth conversation. So I don't know why she
Yeah.
came over here. But
She see
anyway,
me up here.
Yeah, I knew she would pop up sometime. But yeah, I'm not for that drama over here. We don't do that over here. She said, what did she say? It seems like you're having a semi. Yeah, we are. Cause we don't do all the screaming, yelling, carrying on over here. We're all having a mature conversation about, somebody that puts their business out for people to talk about. If sis is posting it, we can talk about it. I don't. There's nothing more else to say about that.
Yeah,
Right. And nobody up here
yeah.
is disrespecting anybody. It's just, again, people are allowed to have commentary. I don't even call into people's lives, but I saw this one was cool and collected. So I was like, I kind of want to share my piece because I'm usually behind the scenes or I leave comments, but I just felt like people were getting the narrative wrong about why the viewers and people who used to view are upset about what's going on. So,
Right, yeah, and you've been respectful, nothing disrespectful, just a mutual conversation about somebody that we both watch. We both seen the same stuff going on with
Hmm.
her. Everybody who is, because I see her, in everybody's live, I guess, who talks about Keisha. And if it's not something super positive, then it's all this, all this. I was just listening to the caller, just like you. I thought the same, but I see that as soon as I speak. I mean, well, D, me and you have already had our little issue. I came on your channel. I gave an opinion about Keisha, and you flipped out, cussing, screaming, carrying on me. So, um, there's really no need for you to comment in here. Like I said, everybody's entitled to their own opinion about Keisha. She is not the first and will not be the last person that a person comes on here and speaks on a YouTube or whatever.
Facts.
There's plenty of people that get spoken on here. She's no different, no above and beyond to not get spoken on. I don't. So yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
she just follows me. She just follows me everywhere I go. She's like a little pup. She just follows me.
I
I
don't
got
know.
her.
I feel like I don't know how long she's been listening, but I just feel like the people around Keisha can do a lot better for her instead of enabling this type of behavior. So, yeah, it's a lot of mess going on and things could be done differently. She has a different opinion on how they're going about this stuff, but what we've been talking about, as far as how we've seen her channel go from one thing to another, is a regular conversation about what we see, commentary, and viewers calling in with their opinion, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Right. Right. Yeah. Everybody's entitled to their own
Hmm.
opinions. This is YouTube. YouTube people come on here and give their opinion and all that all the time. Um. Yeah. Who is that? I don't
It's
know.
it's one it's one of her minions. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? They
Like
follow. They look.
people.
They over here because they see me on here. That's why they coming over here. You know.
People love to mess up the vibe and just try to say just
Hmm.
someone sent it to me. I popped in. Y'all are basically acting like I said it. Well, I don't even know what to say. Like, okay, I
I had
mean,
her.
like,
You've been in here, little Didi. You've been in here because I've been in here. And as soon as I share Taylor, you've been in here. Okay. Every post I share, you follow me like a little pup. Okay. So cut it out. Cause you already know I can go toe to toe with you. They ain't gotta say nothing. So like I said, keep following me around. Just make sure you're there for your child day to day, okay? Oh yeah,
well,
Taylor.
D, we get defensive when you pop in people's shots because literally you go so hard for Keisha. Like she's I don't know. I like a family member, like a child type. Like it's like I said, nobody's speaking that. And in fact, honestly, my whole thing has really been on the whole live. What I've been speaking on is Jeremy, how trifling Jeremy is. I really don't even speak on Keisha like that because at the end of the day, I mean, if Jeremy wouldn't have had if Jeremy wouldn't have had this baby on her, I mean, nobody would really be speaking on Keisha like that. I mean, she's boring. She's really not that important. Um, there's really nothing much to her but all this drama with him. So, and him having the baby. So it's just like, I don't, you know,
Yeah, but she said,
Mhm.
you said you didn't say nothing, but you said, why is the caller so upset? Like, if you were here, if you just popped in, you would realize I wasn't upset.
Yeah,
I was just
let's
speaking.
just let's
Like,
just
what's the
ignore
point of
her.
saying that?
Let's just ignore her because she wants the attention. She loves the attention. She loves to come in. That's how she control the narrative. You know what I'm saying? Let's just stick to Keisha because she loves to for us to talk about her. You know what I'm saying? Rather than Keisha. But we're gonna get back to Keisha and her maybe being pregnant again. You know, with her health issues that she had.
all right. And Jamie, what was your answer? You asked a question that never got answered. What was the question? Why Keisha can't be left alone to live her damn life? This is crazy. Y'all need to stop. Uh,
Because we can have our opinion and we can react to who we want to react to.
This is the
Again.
thing. Nobody's bothering Keisha. If people were bothering Keisha, we would go be over in her comments, in her lives, saying whatever. This is a whole different channel, and it's called commentary, which you pop into. So
Hmm.
obviously you're curious, but it's crazy to me because when the other side, her friends do commentary or whomever, y'all don't say that stuff. Y'all allow them to have their opinions. But because our opinion is not necessarily like theirs, we're not allowed to have an opinion. Nobody's bothering her. Nobody is harassing her. Keisha's problem is she thinks she's above commentary, and she's not. Just like
Exactly.
every other YouTuber who gets commentary done on them, they
Hmm.
ignore it. But she seems to be one of the only people who cannot continue on living her life because she's so invested into searching her name up to look for commentary. And then this is the content that she puts out. And then as far as somebody doxing her address, you guys keep trying to say that it's commentators who doxed her. And it's not. It's Lipstick Alley. That's two different things that y'all get confused. It is two different things. That's a whole website. A website that's not focused on Keisha. Keisha is one of thousands of threads on Lipstick Alley. None of what we've been saying anything that we've been saying today has not been hate or anything like that. It's just our opinions, how we've seen Keisha's channel um disintegrate over the years, how we feel like she could have gone about things better, and how we feel about what's happening now. Nobody's hating on this girl. I've said positive things about her and I've said negative things about her behaviors. That's just that. If you don't like it, don't watch. I don't like, just for instance, I don't think I've ever went to Mink's channel and watched a full video. I think when she first came on, I saw something and I didn't like it. So I don't watch. I'll watch other commentators that I watch and they'll talk about it. But I don't go to her channel and I don't go to her comments harassing her because I don't agree with it. So I let her do her. And I go on about my business. Why is that so hard for y'all? Why is it so hard to you come and you literally click on something that you know you're not going to like, and then you get mad about what people are talking about and y'all do it over and over again. It's weird. That's very weird.
right. Right. And yeah, and like I said, like this didn't even have to turn into um I know D said, can she come up here and speak, like what's the issue? Like there's no issue. It's literally a reaction. A simple reaction to somebody, just like I do on Live Jazz, and whoever else I speak on. It's really no issue. It's no it's no none of that. And like I said, I keep my channel positive. I don't do all that, like, the back and forth. I don't. It's just no need to. Like I said, this is my channel. I'm choosing to keep positivity on here. There's no issue as far as me with Keisha. I would think that any normal woman, who, whatever, I would think that any woman would feel the same way. It is truly dumb of a woman who has a man to just have, kids on her, just disrespect her, leech off of her. I would think any woman would think the same thing that, I'm saying, Fifi. The other caller, I just it's common sense that, continuing to stay with a man who disrespects you, sleeps with other women, has kids on you. I mean, it's just it's I don't know what woman would argue with that. Like, what do you really argue with that? I don't even think there's just no argument to it. It is what it is. She's dumb, dumb, stupid, dizzy. I clearly the degree didn't smarten her up enough to realize when somebody's using you, dogging you. I just, so yeah, I mean, that's just there it that's all that's really been said the whole live. That's all that's going to continue to be said. I Yeah, I don't, like I said, I don't know what woman is going to try to argue that with me, unless, they love a man who cheats on them, has babies on them. I don't know. I don't know.
Facts,
Um,
Taylor. Well said. You holding it down over here. Like people think that just because she comes over here like she's supposed to get let up here. No, everybody don't want that negativity on their channel. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I don't have negativity on my channel until you started coming from a good dare, what I'm saying, OG of mine. And that's one thing I don't tolerate. But we're not gonna make it about you. But like she said, she don't want that on her channel. Like I said, I have my own channel. You know where to find me. You've been over there. So if you want to address it, you happy to come over. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
I can kick you out.
the thing is, it's like nobody wants to argue their opinion. Our opinion is not much different than anybody else's that they disagree with. So let it just be. If you don't agree, click off. Like we said, we don't agree with how Keesha went about things. That does not mean that people don't like Keesha because she's with the person she's with. The things people don't like about Keesha is the way that she's gone about attacking the commentary channels, trying to get their channels taken down and trying to get them from commentating on her videos. And then the stuff that you do behind the scenes, sending information, attacking the other woman, holding her accountable, but not really holding your man accountable. It's just a lot. And we don't agree with it. It's crazy. And the people that are enabling it and making it okay, I just be like, I want them to step into reality to see like there's so much better and so much more, especially with women who come like, and this is from women coming from a place where they're with a man that they knows how to love a woman, knows how to take care of her, knows how to provide. And when you see something that's literally the opposite from a woman who has been who built her own platform, and to see a man enter into her atmosphere and literally disintegrate it, it's sad. It's sad to see somebody you used to watch turn into something or become something to keep a man and to feel like you won because he still want to be with you. Men always go back to women that open that door. They do. They do it
exactly.
all the time. A lot of men do that.
Exactly.
Oh, that door's still open. Oh, I just gotta, butter her up a little bit for a while. Let me do this. Let me send flowers every day. Let me, stay at the house a little bit longer. But like I said, everybody always want to talk about how, oh, y'all don't know what's going on behind the scenes. But it's like, damn, at least as a man who claims they're committed and loves them, at least make the front scene look good. That don't even look good. Why are you hiding? Why are you hiding the good stuff?
Right.
When you know your girl has a platform with all these people, you embarrassing her constantly. and she allowing the embarrassment. And then want to talk about degrees when we all got degrees, when we got stability
And
too.
I done seen, females that just because you have a degree does not mean nothing. And I've seen females smarter than her that have no degrees at all. It's that doesn't mean anything.
Right.
I
That don't
don't.
mean nothing because there's so many ways to build yourself these days without that. And I think people be so stuck on it that it just makes no sense. Like I went to college and I got a bachelor's and I started my master's program. You know what I did? I left after a year because I realized it wasn't what I wanted. And I got a new career that makes me way more money than what I did in my degree field. And I'm way happier. So I didn't necessarily go for no reason because I enjoyed the experience. But there are many people like me, who didn't go at all and are extremely successful and intelligent. There's other ways to learn and to, receive knowledge and education other than going to a 4-year school. So I just hate every time she says that, like, oh, I'm college educated. I'm college educated. Like everybody else is just dumb. Like being college educated don't stop you from being dick dumb. It don't.
Yeah, right. I mean, I don't know whoever said that because sis is still dumb as a brick. I don't. I don't know. I like it. Like I said, but she's gonna have to be fed up. Get fed up herself.
Mhm.
She's gonna have to call when enough is enough. No, can't nobody. Nobody can tell her or make her. Try to understand or really see what this man is doing to her. What it's doing to her brand. I mean, yeah. She's clearly blinded. Blinded like hell. I know when I heard that he was in Miami, and this was when she was pregnant with the twins. He was in Miami, and he took Ashley out there on his birthday trip, and she had called him because she was fainting, and this man didn't even come home. He finished out the trip with Ashley, and uh,
Mhm.
just didn't even not like just like it was nothing. Didn't even acknowledge her. I knew right then and there. This girl, she's just so blind. It's like,
And that's so sad to the point where she felt like, some people were saying she was faking. If she was, that's sad that she had to do that to get him
yeah,
to
I
come
know,
home. Like the fact that she
right?
had to, like, you can literally, when she talked about it and talked about him hurting her, you can hear and see the pain in her voice. And
Mhm.
he still does not give her the respect that she deserves, especially publicly, because she always talk about how people owe her public apologies and public this and public that. But he's not doing nothing publicly. He's not shutting stuff down publicly. And I'm not talking about the commentators because, like I said, on this internet, you can't stop people from having an opinion. But as far as getting on here and doing all these lives and addressing people and explaining yourself, he should have shut that down a long time ago and be like, hey, that ain't what we do, that ain't it. Step up and be a man. Like you supposedly so sorry over all this. Make a wife out of that woman or something. You're literally doing nothing. Like nothing to show any type of actual commitment in this situation. And it's really sad. It's really sad to do this. And yeah, he tarnished her brand. And the people that think it's not, it's like, I don't think y'all understand how successful this girl really could have been. Like, especially compared to other people who started where she started or started after her
Right,
and have been through similar circumstances and they're
right,
flourishing. Like, come on, girl. Everybody is not here to attack you. Everybody's not here to attack you. A lot of people want to see you do well, but you don't want to see yourself do well. And then you surround yourself with people who are okay with you being subpar. And the people who actually wanted to see you do well, you discarded them. Those friends that wanted to see you do better, like you notice a lot of her other real friends, like they didn't involve themselves in this mess because they knew it was bad news. They knew.
right,
But you keep people around who enable it, and you
right,
keep family around who enable it. Like everybody, Like, this didn't just start with Jeremy. Like I said, we've been on, it's been drama surrounding Keesha from the beginning. And it's like, everybody is not lying on you. Everybody not making stuff up. You have so many falling outs with so many people. Everybody is not just falling out with you because they hate you or don't like you. That's insane to even think. And that's what a lot of her supporters think, that people are just picking on this woman. And then they look at her weight because she's tiny and say, like, oh, y'all picking on this girl. She is 28 years old. This is a grown woman with children. She's not a child.
Right.
There's no accountability from the people that should be holding her accountable. So when people have opinions on it and do their commentary, and now
Right.
everybody else is the bad
Hold
guy.
on, love. Hold on, love. Yeah. D, what's your question, love? Because it's like I'm gonna go ahead and let my callers finish, and I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I have my babies I gotta go tend to. But yeah, D, like, what's the question? Because like I said before, I have my opinions. The callers have their opinions. It is what it is. It's not that deep. Like, literally, nobody should be losing sleep over this girl, but her and her man, and what he's out doing. So it's just like, what it's just like, what is there to talk about? But go
Fact.
ahead, love. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all I was saying. Like, I don't know. It's just been so much mess over the years, and there's so much mess now. And I feel like
Mm-hmm.
a lot of it would die down and things would be better for her if she just stopped trying to prove a point.
Right.
You spend your whole life trying to prove a point, and it's never proving. Like, being with this dude, trying to prove a point for what? So why are y'all
Exactly.
talking about her? Because it's called commentary, and we are allowed to have an opinion, just like
It's
you are
like,
allowed to have an
are
opinion.
people like for real? Like, why are you clicking in the live then? Like, what are, like, if you don't want to hear somebody giving their opinions on something that you obviously know, before these people click in the live, they know I'm giving my, 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be negative, uh, halfway negative about Keesha. If you know that already, why are you even coming in the what? So do you guys just give opinions to give advice to each other, or would you actually want the person you were talking about to hear your opinion? I mean,
Can I answer this, Taylor?
yeah. Go ahead.
Let me. I'm gonna say in a respectful way because I get rowdy on my own channel. But let me tell you something, little DD. Let me tell you something here. If the real source would actually speak and come over here to any one of our platforms, you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? We would allow her to speak. But because she sends you her little minion, you cannot speak for her. So in another cases
Exactly.
and otherwise, you can exit stage left and go be quiet because you are not welcome. If you're not Keisha herself, you need to get on up out of here.
Right,
Cause
because that's what I'm speaking on. Like, like, if you go back and you see in the thumbnail, I have Keisha's picture. I don't have D's picture, and I'm not speaking on D. I'm not asking about D. I'm talking about Keisha, and
exactly,
I'd rather Keisha come over here and call in so I can address her and ask her why she's so damn dumb, why she can't get a backbone, why she, that's that. Hold on, baby, I'm coming.
But it's
That
like a lot of people have already gave this same stuff to Keisha, and she does not agree with it, and she is continuing to do what she wants to do. So personally, for me, I'm not necessarily speaking directly to her because this is regurgitated information that she already knows and has already been told. It's commentary because I want to talk about it, and that's just that. And can't nobody stop me from talking about what I want to talk about with other people who watch the same content. That's just like, I'm in the Facebook group, the Insecure Facebook group, where we talk about the show. I talk about that show. I talk about BMF. I talk about Power Book with other people. It's a YouTuber. They post for entertainment, and people are allowed to discuss what we see put on a platform and our opinions about it. And sometimes when viewers listen, they may be going through a similar situation where they can get advice, or it may have helped somebody else, but I'm not about to be talking to a person that don't want to listen to nobody because they feel like they're right in everything they do. So I personally don't care if Keisha hears it or not,
Yeah,
because
she said Keisha's on the line. That's
I
why
don't
she
believe her. I
asked.
don't believe her because see, Keisha wasn't on the line helping you when you're getting checked by me in Paris when you ain't have
Right?
no
Like, what?
receipts.
Wait. So you have Keisha on the line for me, but you don't got Keisha on the line when it was all that other shit going on for the past 2 days? Sis, what sense does that make? Uh,
Exactly.
what
right.
do
And
what?
then y'all
So
talk
Keisha's on
about
the line, and
do
so Keisha wants to talk to me then, because Keisha's got her own. I'm pretty sure Keisha's got her own phone, her own StreamYard, her own account that she could call on if she,
Exactly.
she feels like if she's feeling some type way about me, whatever I'm saying or whatever the callers are saying. Why do you need to get her on the line? Tell Keisha to call me.
Exactly. Tell her to call in. She know how to work StreamYard.
yeah,
She
she
uses it
Yeah,
can.
Keisha knows
every
how to call
live.
in. She
And
be
then
on
people
StreamYard
talk
every
about
night
this.
on her
Ladies talk
live.
about
She knows.
do our opinion matters, or uh it's her life. She posted on the internet publicly. I'm not understanding. Or do y'all comprehend or understand what commentary means?
Exactly.
Do
I
y'all
don't think
go
so.
to Wendy Williams show and tell her to stop talking about people? Do y'all get on all these, other pages or whatever and tell them to stop talking about people? Y'all don't. So what's the point? Like I said, I watch other shows, TV shows, reality TV. I know y'all have given opinions about Real Housewives, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and all of that. That's the same thing, except that's broadcasted on MTV or whatever other stations, VH1. This is broadcasted on YouTube. It's the same difference. She put this out here for free for people to view and watch. Just like we can give our opinions on those shows and people talk about it on social media all the time. It's the same thing. That's just a bigger platform.
Hmm. And I'm gonna say this right here. See, listen, little Didi, look, Keisha, look, Keisha. Little Didi cannot help you if her own life is messed up. Like little Didi, you need to go be worried about. You know what I'm saying? The court date that you have coming up on February 22nd at 1 p.m. You need to be go worry about that because you just had court 11 days ago. So stop worrying about Keisha so much and worry about your own life. Is Keisha going to help pay for you an attorney with your own problems? And she's going to help you. So go worry about that and stop worrying about over here. Okay? Because I keep telling you that this is not what you want over here. Okay? Like I said, keep my child name out your mouth, keep my family out your mouth too. Okay? Like I said, I got receipts for days on you. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if the people seen it or not. My people ain't seen it. My people gonna see it first for me. So like I said, pipe down, calm down. You're not getting up here. If Keisha can't call it herself,
Yeah, I don't
then
want D. I want Keisha because
well,
the thumbnail
exactly.
says Keisha. That's the thumbnail, sis. The thumbnail is Keisha. Keisha, not D, not Mink Mob D, not it's Keisha. But y'all, because it wasn't even supposed to turn like this. I knew she was gonna pop up in the chat because, like I said, she's I don't know what they got going on over there. Um,
Yeah, she like my little
Taylor,
puppet.
before Keisha
Yeah.
gets on your platform, make sure you have her turn on the camera first. Yeah, but Keisha's not calling in. Girl, Keisha's not calling in here. She don't be calling into nobody's stuff unless it's, somebody praising her. She won't confront anybody who has an issue with her, or, whatever. Lynn, I would drop the link, but it's just like I have my babies that I have to tend to, and not only that, but it's not even that deep. Like I said, if the
Right.
bitch wants to sit here and keep looking dumb for some dirty, I'm not even gonna say it, but that's on her. That's on her. That's on her. But like I said, next time I speak on it, I want Keisha to call in. I
Hmm.
don't want D to call in.
Yeah, little Didi, she could call in. You know what I'm saying, on my channel because she has her court dates over there on my channel, so she can
Oh
call
well,
in
here. You
over
know
there.
what? Real quick, I will drop the link, and I'm gonna see if Keisha calls in because I'm not answering for D or nobody else. So since D says she's got Keisha on the line, and I guess Keisha is watching the live, so she should see right now. So if sis has that much of an issue on what I'm saying, I'm gonna give her 1 or 2 minutes because, like I said, I have stuff to do. But she can call in.
Yeah,
She can
but
call in. Call in, Keisha. Let's hear from you. Keisha ain't calling in.
yeah, she ain't. But little Didi, I see my little question, my little comment about your little court date got you quiet and up out of here, right? Don't play with me. Don't come over here with that. 'Cause I said you can't handle me. So go worry
Somebody talk
about
about
that.
Key Vember is fire, and she been talking about somebody, her man, baby mama every day. Okay,
Go worry
if
about
that's
that.
fire,
Don't
y'all
worry about.
enjoy.
Don't worry about us reactors. I keep telling you. Go worry about your court date coming up. Is she gonna help you get an attorney? Better mind the business that pays
Yeah, it
you.
should never be this deep, neither. Like, we're reacting on YouTubers just like any other YouTuber. Why it always, like, when it's about Keisha, it always has to turn into somebody coming to try to save her. I don't understand why. I don't know why it always has to turn out like that. Everybody's entitled to their own opinions. They can say what they want, think what they want. I don't. This is my channel. I can upload what I want. I don't. I don't know.
Right.
I
If you
don't know,
don't like
y'all.
commentary, you just need to get off YouTube.
Yeah, just don't watch it.
Honestly,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
if you don't like people having an opinion about the content you post, don't post it.
Yeah, you
I
can't stop
don't get what's so
everybody.
hard about that.
You can't stop everybody from reacting.
Right. Right.
That's like me. Like I got people reacting on me, doxing me. You think I'm gonna try to go to everybody panel and try to stop everybody from doxing and
Yeah, yeah,
reacting on
because you
me?
Right.
can't. It's you
Like,
can't.
D say something about Paris every day. She ain't addressing her on her community tab and making posts back or whatever. Like it's just it don't make sense. It's dumb. Like it don't make sense.
Right. Keisha talks so much mess and then she hides because she's scary. Exactly. Exactly. I'm seeing a
Yeah,
cycle with her. She sends everybody else to do her dirty work while she sits in the bushes and she watches and probably, God knows what she does.
like little DD. But like I gotta tell little DD again. You know, you done met your match when it came to me. I'm not scared of you, little DD. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's up and it's stuck there. Don't try to come to my people's. You know what I'm saying? Panels trying to take over because I will pull up if they call me. Like I said, she come over here again. All I gotta do is say one thing to get her up out of here. Y'all seen that? So
Right.
you
Right. And
don't want this, little DD.
somebody said it's just commentary. She should worry about her baby dad. Yeah, like worry about who he's raw dogging,
Right.
getting pregnant right now. Don't worry about who's on here saying their little, opinion that doesn't even really matter, doesn't affect you, nothing. I don't know because she wants to be
Cause
able to say
it's so much
whoever's
rah rah about people with an opinion, but not enough for your baby daddy
right,
who ain't never
right. All that
home.
energy for reactors, but no energy for the person that's actually dogging you every day. That you got kids with. Not none of us got kids with this whole ass. You do.
Right.
Exactly.
But
He out
y'all,
here having
thank you
babies.
guys. Thank you guys so much for calling up here. I loved hearing you guys' opinions, you guys' thoughts on it. I really did enjoy hearing it. Thank you guys so much for joining the live. We're gonna go ahead and end it out like this. Um, Keisha is wanting to Jeremy slowly pulling out. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I know y'all waiting on me. I ain't gonna lie till 4 o'clock, y'all. I gotta get my son together lunch and nap
Oh,
time
and
and all
Fifi,
that.
yeah, I'll be there, love. I seen that. I seen that. So yeah, I'll definitely be there when you
And
go
y'all can
live.
pull up anytime, y'all. Y'all can pull up if y'all want to. Like I
Yeah,
said, I
go
already
I'll
ahead
got
and
be
my
let me
there
know
meal.
too.
Yeah, you
Fifi's
can
channel,
pull
y'all.
up
All
on the
about
panel as
Fifi.
well. You know. But yeah, y'all. Thank you, Taylor, again. Thank y'all. I'm out of here. I'll be here on the next one.
All right,
All
thank
right,
you,
y'all.
love. I'll talk to you. Go ahead and check out Fifi's channel. Um, she has a whole bunch of mess going on over there. With D and Keisha and all that. But yeah, definitely you guys go ahead and check out um Fifi's channel. Hey Kels, hey love, you're a little bit late, y'all. I mean, you're a little bit late, love. I'm just about to head out of here, but go ahead and catch that replay. To everybody who is just coming in, go ahead and hit the like button and go ahead and catch that replay, y'all. To D, love, it's like I said, like I know a lot of other people, they love the drama on their channels because I guess it gets them views and it creates something for people to see, some gets people entertained and all hyped up. But sis, we don't do any of that drama over here. We don't do that carrying on, cussing, screaming. I don't do that. It's not that I'm afraid, scared, whatever. I hope nobody ever thinks that. Because like I said, if need be, it will be. If need be, it will be. But I just, like I said, like, this is, a classy, respectful, positive channel, and I don't need to do all that to get views over here, because I get my views regardless, whether it's 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. It doesn't matter. It's still views. I'm still getting my bag. And like I said, never scared, never scared. But sis, we don't do all that over here. There's really no need to, because this is a free world, a free country, free everything. If I want to come on here and speak on somebody, and if I think she's a dumb bitch, then she's a dumb bitch. Like, there's no arguing with me. If I said it on my channel, on my platform, if I say she's a dumb bitch, then bitch, she's a dumb bitch. Okay, this is my platform. Okay, I'm not on her platform calling her no bitch. Like I said, if that's my opinion and my thoughts on it, then sis, I'm gonna keep saying it, and it is what it is, and it's gonna stay what it is, because I said so, because this is my channel. This is Taylor XO, sis. This is not Mink Bob D. This is not Keisha. This is not nobody else's. Okay? So if I want to come on here again after this and talk my shit for another 2 hours on the bitch, I'll do it, because I can, because I pay this fucking phone bill. And like I said, if I choose to make a thumbnail and get on here and talk my shit, like I said, I'm getting paid for it. My channel, my shit. Okay? Um, you can DM, we can do all the ratchetness in the DM, sis, but we're not doing it on this platform, okay? We're not getting ghetto on this platform, okay? But I'll definitely run it down, get ghetto all in the DMs all day, every day, okay? Sis, it's never no problem. It's never no problem for anybody whoever else came on here with the whole issue. You can always hit the DMs with the issue, sis. Always, always. But you're not getting your ghetto ass up here talking all that, because I'm the only one that gets ghetto on this shit. Okay? I'm the only one that gets ghetto on this shit, because this is my shit. Okay? And I don't even give two craps if I can't even monetize this shit. I just want to make it known for, whoever, maybe, thinking, oh, she's scared. No, no, sis. I just don't do that on here, because this is my business, my platform. So, you got to move a little bit differently. Be smart. You females got to smarten up and stop letting your emotions fuck up your money. Because, sis, those emotions will mess your money up hardcore. And sis, I don't let emotions mess my money up, because that's my money. Okay? All right. So thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much uh for who called in. I don't know her name. I'm so sorry. So sorry if for just saying the caller, but thank you so much for coming up here speaking. I really really did appreciate uh I was really are you talking to me? I was tuned out. Girl, I hit the replay. Hit the replay and then go in the DMs, all right? Hit the replay and then come in the DMs. We love you, Taylor Wellstead. On, thank you. I love you too, Fifi. Thank you guys. Thank you, Mods. Go ahead and hit that like button. XO gang every day, all day. Yes, caller was on point. Yes, sis was definitely on point. Loved her feedback. But thank you guys so much, y'all. I will be back for another one. XO gang all day, every day. Thank you guys. Have a great day.